My name is Muriel Medard and I'm a professor in ECS at RLE. The main thrust of my current research activities is in network operation, taking the physical layer into account, and bringing together networking, communications, and information theory. I think the main thing about MIT and RLE has been that the quality of the students that we have is just fantastic. It's absolutely wonderful. And to be able to have that quality students and to bring it into a group that really works together. I mean, when you can see when the students are exchanging ideas with each other and they can't wait to tell you about what they're doing, it's really amazing to behold. So it's really, I think, the quality and the high expectations of that quality, which make the place very, very special. To a large extent, we work in theory, let us say. It's still something where we work in a way that's very connected to the applications. I very much encourage the students to work with practitioners, to do internships, and then bring back that sort of perspective that they gain in the same way that I try to do that through my own consulting, to try to frame what the important problems I think will be. I've been very fortunate within MIT to have very strong collaboration, some of them with people with whom I'm thematically very close, and some of them actually with people who at first blush wouldn't seem to be thematically very close, and some of them I've met completely by chance doing things like, carving pumpkins with the undergrads and starting to talk about random stuff. So I think that particularly when you're trying to get out of your area or trying to do very cross-disciplinary, certainly being in a place like MIT is extremely important. Within your area, it's very important to have your community that's not just within the institute, but in a broader context. Most of the work that I do with my students is one-on-one. That's really my preferred way of operating, and we have weekly group meetings where the students generally present to the other students what they've been doing. But the one-on-one meetings, which is really the bread and butter of my work, that's when we really sort of sit down, really talk about the problem, and that's really the joint exploration, and it's the greatest joy really out of the job. I think that engineering has all the beauty of a science from the point of view of the necessary rigor, but also all the aspects of an art in that you get to design and really create. An engineer really shamelessly takes from any discipline, really any discipline, to get the job done. But engineering also cannot be done on a completely ad hoc fashion. I think it's very important that there be sufficient attention paid to distilling the models and doing analytic work on the models in such a way that it then allows you to go back to the applications of engineering and doing something fundamental and different. I really like meeting with my students. That's really wonderful. And I also love doing the research with my peers, with my colleagues. I mean, not just here at MIT. I have a very large network, but also a very tight network of collaborators. And they're not just my collaborators, they're my friends. And to be able to sit around with your friends and really think deeply about the things that you think are important in your field is really an amazing, amazing experience, and very, very fortunate.